Atlanta News First Plus starts now.
Thank you for joining us here at the First Alert Desk on Atlanta News First Plus. I am Maria Moreau with Catch Up Quick. This is the time of day that we get together and catch you up on what's been going on in and around Metro Atlanta. First Alert Meteorologist Isaac Williams will be joining me in a couple minutes to give you your First Alert forecast. And I want to start with this story we've been following all morning long, a double shooting now under investigation. And here is the latest of what we know. 2 women are in the hospital. The shooter remains on the run. Atlanta News First Don Shipman is with the First Alert breaking news tracker along Piedmont Avenue with the latest details.
Police say both women were alert and conscious when paramedics rushed them here to Grady Memorial Hospital. The suspect still on the run. This all started with a dispute over a towing incident. I want you to take a look. This is where it happened. The shooting happening in a church parking lot not far from that gas station. This gas station is the Easy Market BP gas station. It used to be Racetrack. It sits near Georgia State Student Housing. Police say that a tow truck driver was working to remove the suspect's car from the gas station. The tow truck operator says the man argued with him, pushed him to the ground, and then ran toward the church. The 2 security guards chased him. The gunman then shot both women. Students in the high-rise next door say they could hear the gunfire.
When I saw it, I was just kind of scared. I didn't really know what to think. It was kind of like almost like a fight or flight response, and I was just like, I kind of just gotta get out of here.
And those security guards are the daughters of the tow truck operator. Again, alert and conscious when brought here to Grady. We're outside Grady Memorial Hospital. Don Shipman, Atlanta News First.
And we are expecting to get another report from Don Shipman ahead for Atlanta News First News at noon, so make sure you tune in. Let's talk about the world's busiest airport. We've been keeping our eyes on it for weeks, and now the Federal Aviation Administration announcing that they will lift the federally mandated flight reductions that have been in place for really over a week now. So as air travel ramps back up, we want to check in with our Atlanta News First reporter, Mary Kate Hamilton, with a look at how Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport is recovering.
What a difference a morning can make, and just in time for the busy Thanksgiving holiday travel season. It's business as usual here, and over the weekend, just 14 flights canceled. It's a welcome relief for travelers who faced uncertainty last week. The Federal Aviation Administration cutting 4% of all flights as the federal government shutdown left air traffic controllers without pay. Staffing shortages as a result forced the FAA to cut down on its flights, citing safety concerns.
The stresses, the pressure, the fatigue is setting in. Air traffic controllers are texting, I don't even have enough money to put gas in my car to come to work.
That pressure lifted now that the federal government is back open, and as of 6 o'clock this morning, all flights back open as well. Reporting at the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, Mary Kate Hamilton, Atlanta News First.
Come take a look at your screen. This is a story that we first reported to you on Tuesday, and we are continuing to get the message out. A Dallas lawyer that was last seen hiking near the Appalachian Trail in the North Georgia mountains, he's still missing. 67-year-old Charles Hush set out to the Byron Herbert Reese Trail. It's about 4 miles out and back near the Blood Mountain area. The problem is he hasn't been seen since, and there is an urgent call to get the word out and ask anyone near the Appalachian Trail, anyone living in this area, to please keep an eye out. His daughter told us that he made it to the summit and had a conversation over a ham radio, but that was the last time that anyone heard from him. Now, search and rescue operations are continuing, and they have verified that his last known location was when he spoke to his daughter. However, he is no longer in that specific area. If you see Hush, please get in contact with police. They are urgently searching the area. And a story we have been following for the past 4 years, and now taking a new attention as the suspect in a shooting that killed 2 people and really left a couple dead in front of their 2-year-old child. Well, the suspect is now standing trial as of today. This happened back in 2021 in Ackworth. Atlanta News First Sarah Hammond reports from the Cobb County Courthouse on the case that shook the community.
Matthew Lands is accused of killing a young Ackworth couple in their home, Justin and Amber Hicks, and leaving their 2-year-old son unharmed but alone in that house for hours when this happened. Justin Hicks was a Cherokee County firefighter for more than 6 years, and Matthew Lands lived on the property that shared a fence with the couple, according to police. The day after the couple was killed, Lands was accused of stabbing a Sandy Springs police officer during a burglary. During that struggle, police say another officer shot Lands, wounding him. And months before the Cobb County murders, Matthew's brother, Austin Lands, stabbed a Pentagon police officer in D.C. before killing himself. Now, friends of the Hicks family told us at the time they are devastated by the young couple's death.
I couldn't even imagine someone being upset enough to where something like this could happen. I mean, they were nice inside and out.
According to court records, Matthew's brother Austin had broken into this same house before when another couple lived there and reportedly terrorized them for a large stretch of time. Matthew's trial is scheduled to get underway here a little later this morning. At the Cobb County Courthouse, Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.
And we're going to stay on top of that story. Of course, we're streaming that full trial for you on Atlanta News First Plus right now. All right, take a look at your screen. I jumped ahead a little bit with my graphics, so I might have given it away. But somebody in Metro Atlanta is now a multi-millionaire, or at least they soon will be. A Mega Millions lottery ticket worth $980 million. 452 if they decide to take the cash option, but still a lot of money. That was sold at a Publix in Noonan. It's the largest jackpot win in the state's history and in that specific community too. And so it begs the age-old question, what would you do with $1 million? I'm going to bring in First Alert Meteorologist Isaac Williams. Not only $1 million, Isaac, $980 million. How would that money exist in your life?
So Maria, lots to unpack here. First of all, I shop at Publix every week and did not know that they sold lottery tickets, so maybe that's problem number one.
Do you live in Noonan?
I don't live in Noonan, unfortunately. I am at work today. No, but trying to just wrap my head around that, first of all, amount of money is something that I can't even really do. Mm-hmm. But, I think I would just sort of get my sort of situation under control first and then look for ways to help the community.
Your audio was gone for the beginning part. I just want to clarify to people, you're not the lottery ticket winner.
No, yeah. I'm not.
Just in case anyone was confused.
I do shop at Publix, but not in Noonan, so it couldn't have been me, I guess. But I was telling you, I didn't even know they sold the lottery tickets there, so I might be living under a slight rock. I just go in there for groceries, but now I'm going to maybe do a quick pick and try my luck.
I was going to say, I always, when I'm at the grocery store, I'm like, should I get one? And then I don't. Yeah. And now a lot of us are inspired.
Look for it now because I thought you could only go at like gas stations.
Well, hey, good thing you're here today and not at home with $980 million because we have a lot to update the people on as we look at our First Alert forecast. A lot of people starting their Monday, trying to plan their week ahead. So I want to bring you in here to talk about the weather that we are tracking right now.
I think this is worth about $1 million.
About $1 million forecast from Isaac.
We are looking good, Maria, and feeling good. Today's forecast, 69 degrees, sunny and mild weather is going to be with us for today. And then as we go into the next few days, we're going to see near record high temperatures move in by the middle of the week. As we get into a really, really warm stretch of weather. That's kind of the main focus of the forecast. And we're turning even warmer tomorrow, mostly sunny at 75 degrees. So even today at 69, that's above average. Tomorrow we're going to be 10 plus degrees above average, and we're going to continue that trend into the rest of the week. We're looking at Wednesday on the Super 7 day. This warm stretch continues, 15 degrees or more above average, and the daily record for Wednesday is 80 degrees. So right now we're forecasting a tie of the all-time record for this day, which is November the 19th, 2 days from now. And we're going to have more record potential Thursday, Friday, Saturday at either tying or breaking the record. So we have a block here of 4 days, Wednesday to Saturday, on where we are looking at record-breaking, almost heat. Thankfully, obviously, it's not super humid, but it's definitely reminding us of late spring weather around here, I feel like, sometimes than mid to late November, because remember last Monday we had a high of 45 degrees and snow flurry, so we have definitely turned things around quite a bit. So a cooler day today. High pressure is quickly building across the southeast, but that high you see in Tennessee is going to move into the ocean in the Atlantic, and we're going to see south winds and we're going to see warmer weather very, very soon. The bigger picture shows a large warm front stretching from the northern Gulf all the way into the northern high plains, and that warm front is going to be pushing through the southeast tomorrow, and you can see this on First Alert Futurecast as we put it into motion here. Watch that warm front lift north of us tonight and tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon, and we're going to see everything south of that warm front be warmer, and that's what we're looking at. And we're going to see a weak system try and get closer to us Wednesday. We're not expecting rainfall, and we're not going to see a major pattern change until probably at least the middle of next week. So we're talking about a 10-day stretch potentially of maybe not record highs, but certainly above average temperatures. Through 7 o'clock on Thursday morning, you can see the rain is back to the west. And as we kind of take things in toward Friday, that's our next chance of rain. But notice it's just a spotty rain chance here, nothing too widespread. The best chance of rain looks to come in Saturday morning, followed by drying conditions Saturday afternoon and into Saturday night. We've got a big Georgia Tech Pitt game in Atlanta Saturday night, and it does look like the weather will mostly cooperate for that. We do need some rain, though. We've only had just over an inch of rain in the month of November, 1.19. But if we go back to September 1st, the rain deficit is 5.21. So we definitely have slipped into drought, and we're in a pretty large rain deficit since September, and we definitely need quite a bit of rainfall going forward to erase that. Unfortunately, this Super 7-Day does not have much in it. We have that chance of rain Friday night and Saturday, but the main story, once again, is that record high temperature potential starting Wednesday and lasting through Saturday. And notice, too, the overnight lows will be warming up, too. It was chilly this morning. It'll be chilly tomorrow morning. And then we're going to see lows warm up by 10-plus degrees. So we won't even need light jackets, I don't think, by Wednesday and Thursday morning, as lows only drop to 58 or 60, even 63 by Saturday morning. So mild mornings, very warm afternoons will take us through most of this Super 7-Day forecast.
Thank you for watching ANF Plus. For more breaking news, live coverage, and your community stories, download the Atlanta News First app. You can also watch us on YouTube, Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV. To join the conversation on YouTube Live, visit our channel and hit subscribe. You can also listen to the Atlanta News First podcast by searching Atlanta News First on your preferred listening platform.